Well, the focus of Game Creek Video is to provide our customers with the highest level of equipment that we possibly can, production, technical, logistical, and overall support for our customers so that they can produce the events that they are working on. So here in New Orleans for the Super Bowl week, even though we're not doing the game, we have a total of 14 trucks here. We're working for ESPN, we're working for NFL Network, and we're working for CBS.
NFL Films and NFL Network's core business is television production. NFL Network is a 365-day-a-year operation. We're on the air 24/7. NFL Films produces over 1,000 different programs, features, and documentaries. The key decisions are, what are the best in class out there as it relates to remote production? And then which company are we going to partner with that will allow us, at the end of the day, to basically expand our brand, not only from a sponsorship and revenue position, but also what would allow us to expand our brand and also give us some of the best and latest technology. So we get to the 2012 season and realize with 13 games and 2 preseason games, we're going to need to build our own trucks. And we sat with a bunch of people, and Game Creek was the only one that came through for us in terms of really wanting to partner with us and kind of make a difference. For us, it was, what kind of switchers to use, and should we use Grass Valley? What else should we use? And we spent a lot of time talking to our TDs and really getting a sense of what they used and what they liked. Grass Valley was clearly had the edge.
There are certain pieces of equipment when you design a truck, whether we design it specifically for NFL Network or ESPN or for Fox Sports. Each one has a different requirement, but there are certain common things. One of them is the production switcher. The rights holders do not want to be in a position where they're training people how to use a production switcher. So if you look at this production switcher, which is a Cayenne, the intuitive operation of this for a technical director is not really that different than it was for a Grass Valley 300. So that kind of product design that they put into it and that sort of intuitive design that they put into it, it makes it for a pretty easy decision for us.
And here we are at the Super Bowl in New Orleans, with 190 hours in a week. The workload is really, really intense. And the reliability is very, very important. Like with all kinds of equipment, we keep in mind that we do this so that we can tell fans the best story. And Game Creek allows us to do that. We found them to be, at all times, incredibly reliable. Our partnership is tremendous. Pat Sullivan and all the people at Game Creek have been great to work with.
If we don't get good customer support and good technical support and good parts support, and good sales support, if we don't get that, we don't buy the product. That's a very simple equation for us. Our need is 24/7, and we have to have a really robust service operation, no matter what the piece of equipment is. And we've had very good success, again, with Grass Valley on this front. It's one of the reasons that we continue to buy the production switchers from them is because when we do have issues with them, they react to it. What Grass Valley has done a masterful job at over the last 20 years is to listen to what the technical directors have to say. And I think it's made a huge difference in the product that's been developed. And that is a great attribute on their part because they took a ground-up approach to design and consultation and so on with the technical directors, as opposed to some companies that went trying to do a top-down approach, and that doesn't work. You have to have the input from the people that actually drive these things every day.
So part of this is technologically, how do we look? The other part of this, and probably the most important, is how does the technology allow us to tell stories? And we have found with our relationship and our partnership with Game Creek that it's been a home run for us.